Hello, hello, my beautiful people, my angels, my beautiful, my loves. I love you guys. It's been a while. It has been, I think, about like 5 years since I made a video. I really miss being on here. Over the past couple years, where the last time I created a YouTube video, I've been watching back and I just realized how insecure I was during that time and depressed. During that time, of course, during high school, everyone is transitioning into a new era of themselves, learning, finding themselves. And now that I have graduated college, I'm doing my master's. There just has been a lot of mental health things that I have learned over the past couple years that I want to share. And if this can help someone else out there, then great. If not, then I'm just sitting here rambling about myself, my experience, and maybe this will help me in my journey to heal as well. I've been starting to go to the gym a lot. I'm still very inconsistent because of doing my master's. I don't want to make any excuses of myself. I just have different priorities that has made me more inconsistent in the gym. But last week, I ran into one of my high school friends. Let's just call him Jay. He's about 3 grades above me during high school. So when I was a freshman, that means he would have been a senior or a junior, something like that. Running into him at the gym really brought a lot of emotions because not only am I at the gym with my cute outfit on, but I have my prosthetic leg out, which is so different compared to who I was when I knew him. During the high school era, I was very insecure about my leg. I was always hiding it. Anytime people would say anything about how I walked or how I looked, I would feel like they were attacking me. And it's just, most of it was mainly just insecurity and not wanting to look at myself. Like, I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror, and that kind of, it's like, wow. Like, that old version that he met me at is completely different than who I am now. When I saw him, it brought back of a lot of traumatic emotions that I felt during that period of time. And it's just like, wow, I had this realization that healing is not a linear journey, and there are going to be some moments where things, people, objects, it may trigger you. The conversation I had with him at the gym, we were just catching up on life and how people that we had mutuals with in high school are now. And I'm just like, yeah, like, you know, your best friend, let's call him Banana. During high school, he bullied me really bad, like physically. What had happened was his friend threw a packet of mustard at me. I didn't know who it was because my back was turned behind me, but I felt like a smacking against my back. I thought someone was just giving me like a pat on the back. Turn around, mustard everywhere, all over my back, in my hair, clothes. I was fucking devastated. When I tell you, I was so angry. I was so shocked as well. More that happened, because then I was like, wow, like, is this what it feels like to be physically bullied? Like, am I gonna get my head shoved in a fucking toilet next? Was my idea, that was what was going through my head, like, I'm really getting targeted for being disabled? Like, what? Previously, growing up, I never been bullied. I never took it as bullying when people would make fun of me, because most of the time, those people usually had good relationships with me before. And then something happened, and then the first thing that they call out is, oh, your leg, your hand, this and that. So I never really saw it as bullying. I just saw it as like talking shit. That moment was like the first time where I felt like, whoa, I'm getting bullied? What? Not to say that bullying isn't a real thing. It does happen. Like, is it a choice? Of course, there are things out of your control. You can't control what people do. You can't control their actions, right? But I do think that you can control the way that you perceive things and your perspective on what happens. For me, I feel like I carry myself in a certain way where people know not to mess with me. Walking with confidence, being vocal, speaking up for myself, always. I just feel like if other people feel like they're getting bullied and don't speak up, I feel like that is enabling that behavior a little bit. And even if you have tried to speak up and yet they're continuing to do these things to you, girl, if you don't start throwing your hands or something, like, girl, you gotta, boy, girl, anybody, non-binary, you gotta stand up for yourself and show them who the fuck is the boss. Because over here, we don't play around with those games. We don't let ourselves get treated in that fucking manner. Have fucking respect for yourself, and then people will learn how to give respect to you, because the more you learn how to give yourself the type of respect and treat yourself how you want to be treated, people around you will follow along. You know, I'm not the only one with disabilities in my family. I have my dad, my 2 other cousins. We all have physical deformities in our hands, and I'm the only one that has my leg amputated. So in my family, we are very open. I know not everyone has that type of support, but if you don't have that support, you gotta support yourself, honey. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, if you are getting sick and tired, you gotta stand up for yourself in the most respectful way. You don't even have to be mean, throw hands, even though I did say that. Like, sometimes, in some cases, violence does help. I'm not promoting violence, though, but, like, sometimes you gotta tussle a little bit, you know? Just going back on seeing that dude from my high school is just bringing back emotions of feeling like I wasn't good enough. Knowing now in the way that I view myself and the way I treat myself, I value my self-respect. And during that time, I remember the dude that actually did it. I apologized to him. He never once apologized to me at all, by the way. He never once reached out. He never came up to me in person. Even when I went up and confronted him, he was like, oh, it wasn't me that did it. Even through text messages when I was confronting him there, I didn't do it. After a couple months, I reached out to him apologizing, saying like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that to happen. It's just so fucking dumb, because like, why would I apologize for something that I didn't do to myself? So that's also another key lesson. Like, don't apologize for things that you didn't do. And yeah, like, just a little short video of just me ranting about my trauma, and hopefully it helps people out there heal. I mean, I know it's gonna help me heal the more I watch this, because first of all, you are so beautiful. And you're so smart. You're so strong. Like, girl, you got 1 leg. Girl, you got 7 digits and you're still making moves. What are they doing? Nothing. What are they gonna do? Like, they have nothing going on with their lives, and yet you have everything. Be fucking grateful. Be grateful that you had those experiences to show you how to love yourself, how to stand up for yourself. Just appreciating the people that are good, that actually care about you. And also, those experiences really shows you who are actually there for you in your life. Who's gonna stand up with you, stand up for you, who's gonna be there for you. It just gives you a whole new perspective when you go through deep shit. Going through deep shit isn't always a negative thing. Of course, in the moment you're gonna feel anger, you're gonna feel frustrated, but what is this doing for you? This is, be grateful. Like, I'm grateful that I got hit by a packet of mustard. Why? Because it taught me how to stand up for myself. It showed me people's true colors. It showed me that while I'm over here talking to someone, thinking that they're my friend, behind they're talking shit about me, calling me fucking crip walk, standing by the dude that fucking bullied me. Yeah, but other people that were there for me, they were over here cleaning mustard off my hair, wiping shit off my fucking back, standing up for me, going to the fucking principal, like, saying this happened. It didn't do much because his friend stood up for him and was like, no. And the security cameras didn't show it, so of course, like, he didn't get in trouble, but at least I was able to recognize who was real and who was not. Yeah, and even if you don't feel like you have that type of support system, like, you gotta make it. Find it within yourself as well, because who's gonna be there at the end of the day when you're like by yourself crying in your room? Like, it's gonna be you. You have to stand up for yourself. No one else is going to do that for you. When I was watching back at my old YouTube videos of my makeup tutorials, I just, from listening back to the voiceovers, just hearing how negatively I spoke about myself, like, girl, you are beautiful. Your acne will heal up. Like, it's fine. It's okay. You're pretty. You're good enough. You're everything. That's something that I really do wish that I heard more of. Whether it was just me, it's just me telling that to myself, but maybe like a lot of it does stem from family trauma. Like at some point you just have to wake up and be like, hey, I don't like to think like this. I don't like to feel this way. I gotta change it within myself. So yeah, thank you. Welcome back to my rant. Hopefully I will have something more structured in giving advice and mental health, everything of that sorts. But right now, just a little hi, welcome back. I'm happy to see you guys here. If you guys are still here, if not, then that's okay. So, I love you guys.